Ah, you found my little dossier. Good. Let's call this an explainer. My explainer. Case file 077. It details a recent project of mine, a work of art, you might say. A psychic event with, let's just call them consequences. You want to understand the Emerald Phantasm? Then you must understand me. So let's begin, shall we? A tombstone for a god who is afraid to die. It all starts here. This isn't just a clever phrase, it's the very foundation of the work. You see, your gods, your systems, your whole civilization, it's terrified of its own end. It refuses to die with dignity. And so I decided to build it a monument to its own fear. A rather beautiful one, I think. Every story needs a protagonist. Or, in this case, an architect. Before you can possibly comprehend my creation, you must first comprehend the creator. So let's open the file on me. That's what they call me, the Crimson Jester. Forget what you think a jester is. I'm no mere entertainer. I am a mountain man of self-love. Do you understand what that means? It means my will is a force of nature. It means when I decide reality needs adjusting, it adjusts. Now for the stage, my theater. A subterranean vault, but this isn't some dusty cellar. Oh no, it is the deep, dark place where your world buries its nightmares. The collective unconscious, you might call it. It's where all the best toys are hidden. And every artist needs his brush. This is mine. A scepter, yes, but it's so much more. It's a libidinal totem, a conduit for my will. And that little demonic face on top? It's a self-portrait, capturing the malicious joy I take in my work. Let's be clear about my motives. This isn't for your salvation. This is an act of what you would call dangerous selfishness. And what's my selfish desire? To dig up everything you've tried so desperately to bury. To let the monsters out to play. And now, for the main event. The performance itself. I call it the Emerald Fusion. Pay close attention. This is where the magic happens. This is where I break the world. The recipe is quite simple, really. You take one psychic collision, you fuse a forgotten spirit with a so-called high priest, you perform this little merger inside the ruins of a cage, a symbol for all your broken little rules. And what do you get? You summon him. Not a hero, not a savior. You summon the redeemed judge, a being born from total systemic collapse. You see, originality is overrated. True genius lies in parody, where some god might build an emerald spire as a symbol of striving and all that nonsense. I take his blueprint and I twist it. I create a spectral haunting, not a monument to growth, but a beautiful, towering sentinel of utter failure. And the ritual worked beautifully. The result? Something your precious modern world can't handle, an unquantifiable variable. It's a lovely little paradox, isn't it? A ghost in the machine that the machine can neither measure nor control. My gift to the age of progress. So, my child is born. Now, like any proud father, I must explain its nature. We need to build a profile to help you understand not just what it does, but what it is. So, let's ask the question you're all dying to know, though I suspect you're afraid of the answer. What is this thing I've unleashed? What is the Emerald Phantasm? The profile is exquisite. It's a soul that has simply given up on becoming. It is the death drive, Thanatos, given form. It's the ghost of your own collective trauma. It's every ugly truth you've ever repressed, now walking among you. It is the primal hunger that civilization was built to contain. And oh, how it loves to scuff up your polished floors. You must understand the phantasm isn't some invader from another dimension. No, it's you. It's the stagnant lead buried deep in the marrow of civilization. I didn't create it from nothing. I simply gave form to the poison that was already there. So you know what it is. But you still don't understand why, do you? An entity like this must have a purpose, a doctrine. Let me explain its beautifully simple logic. Its purpose is mockery. Pure and simple. It exists to laugh in the face of the last man. And who is that? It's you, the modern human who craves a life of absolute safety, of perfect comfort, a life with no risk and therefore no meaning, no agony and therefore no growth. So for all of you, huddled together in your little marketplace of comfort, convinced you're safe, the phantasm is a mirror, a dangerous and grinning mirror. And it's here to show you exactly what you've become. At its heart, it follows one simple doctrine, odium fati, a Latin phrase for a touch of class. It means hatred of fate, but more specifically, a hatred for any destiny that demands you struggle, that demands you burn in the fire of becoming. It simply says, no. And what does this mean for the average person, for the herd? It means the phantasm is a cosmic horror. Its only job is to find that comforting lie you tell yourselves that your small world is safe and to shatter it into a million pieces. And so we arrive at the end of the case file, the final verdict, the punchline of my grand joke. This is what it was all for. Here it is, the punchline. The hero and the herd are the same. One strives for greatness, the other for safety, but they are both just running. Running from the same terrifying, beautiful void. There is no difference. That is the joke. So, the phantasm is my legacy, my tragic, beautiful child. A monster, yes, but a monster of absolute freedom. Free from your morals, free from your need for purpose, free from the tiresome burden of becoming anything at all. It simply is. And I'll leave you with this. My case file is closed, but my wager remains open. Can a star burn underwater? Can your precious fire, your hope, your striving, your meaning, can it possibly survive when plunged into the crushing silent abyss that I have summoned? We shall see. Oh, we shall see.